Sorry, friends, for the communication connection problem. So, we were talking about key. When you think about years, you feel the load and burden of all. Every year comes to us as a day. Day is at our disposal. Let's say from morning 6 we get up to 10 night we sleep. So those 16 hours at our disposal, 17. So in these 16, 17 hours, can we, in a most intelligent, dignified manner, plan our day in such a manner that we are able to do the best for reaching our goal, the means we are practicing. Like in my case. So thank God He gave me one day today. It is March 12, 2024. So mornings, whatever the time I got up, I did my puja upasana. Now already this is the fourth lecture. After that I'll have four more. So I am busy in my eight classes, seven or eight, six. In between I do my work, my things. One day is fulfilled. What about tomorrow? Why should I worry now? If tomorrow is given to me by mistake by God, good, one more day you gave Lord, so let me focus on it. In this way, whether I live one day, 1 month, 1 year, or 1,000 years, day by day when I work towards my goal diligently, I will reach one day the goal. These are all to avoid the anxieties of future, worries and regrets of the past, and work in the present effectively. This is another thing, apart from what we saw in our earlier video, wherein we have accepted everything is gone, 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 going, going, so we need not value anything. We have to only value our own work. Like I joined this college, 4 years study, but 4 years to ho jayega. So I will go away from this college. Therefore, as long as I am in the college, for what purpose I am? Only to study. Only that I will do. You have not joined college to make friends, not joined college to make masquerie, isn't it? That was never the college started for. So why do you do all nonsense? Avoid it. In this way, wherever I am in the office, joined government, 38 years I will serve. Because 24 years I got it, 62 retirement, 38 I'll work. हो गया 62 तक retire हो गए ऐसे मानो. Then these 38 years, every year, every month, work honestly the given work, get the salary, relax. You need not avoid the work, you need not fight with others, you need not make any nonsense samsara. ये इस तरह के दिमाग से अपने आप को हमें बचाना है. Whether you are youngsters or middle aged or old age, problems are same, solutions are same. Know the knowledge, have the knowledge of solution, apply them, and get freed from the problems. That is the way the life has to be lived. Okay. Thank you. Now let us do our sankalpa. Om Parabrahmane Shruti Matre Samasta Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Acharyebhyo Rishibhyo Munibhyo Gurubhyo देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोध श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह सनातन विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वध्यात्मिक प्रगति शांति कल्याण एकता पूर्ववृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने गणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां दिग्विजयार्थम राममन्दिरवत् सर्वमस्तमन्दिराणामवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन भक्ति उपासना द्वारा यज्ञादीनां द्वारा विश्वे धर्मोक्ष पुरुषार्थ प्रचारार्थम अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां संकल्पित सत्कर्म दिग्विजयः तेषां हृदये देश धर्म भगवद गुरु शास्त्र सत्संग धर्म माता पितृ भक्ति द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक कार्यक्रम शास्त्र अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये शांति मंत्र उच्चारण वेद पाठम गीता चतुर्दशोध्याय से अध्ययन वाल्मीकि रामायण बालकांड प्रथम सर्ग से अध्ययन रामकथा अध्ययन अन्ते ईशावास्य उपनिषद मंत्राणां पारायणं वयं सर्वे भगवत्कृपया जन्म साफल्यार्थं करिष्यामहे. Done. Let us start. Om 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 Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Those who just joined, friends, every day in this 1 hour 10 minutes class for the youth, we do some common sense thought, we do sankalpa, we chant Sanavatu, we chant Veda Mantra, we study Geetha, we study Ramayana, again we learn chanting of Upanishad. The most effective, fruitful thing every day we do. So common sense thought was explained, Sankalpa is done, Sanavatu is done. Now we are doing our Veda Mantra Ucharanam. Om Shri Vedamatre Namaha. Atha Shri श्री श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मणम प्रथम अष्टकम अष्टम प्रपाठकः. थोड़ा बड़ा होगा बेटा आज. यू नीड टू गिव मी द टाइम 7-8 minutes. ॐ अग्निष्टोममग्र आहरति यज्ञमुखं वा अग्निष्टोमः यज्ञमुखमेवारभ्य सवमाक्रमते अथैषोऽभिषेचनीयश्चतुस्त्रिगंशं पवमानो भवति त्रयस्त्रिगंशद्वै देवताः ता एवाप्नोति प्रजापतिश्चतुस्त्रिगंशः तमेवाप्नोति सगंशर एष सोम स्तोमानामम अयथा पूर्वं यद्विषमाः सोमाः एतावान् वै यज्ञः यावान् पवमानाः अन्तश्लेषणन्त्वा अन्यत् यत्समाः पवमानाः तेनासगं शरः तेन यथा पूर्वम् आत्मनैवाग्निष्टोमेनर्ध्नोति आत्मना पुण्यो भवति प्रजा वा उक्तानि पशव उक्तानि यदुक्त्यो भवत्यस्तु सन्तत्यै स्तोमाः पशव उक्तान्येकञ्च उपत्वा जामयोगिरैति प्रतिपद्भवति वाग्वै वायुः वाच एवैषोऽभिषेकः सर्वासामेव प्रजानागं सूयते सर्वा एनं प्रजा राजेति वदन्ति एतमुत्यन्दक्षक्षिपैत्याः आदित्या वै प्रजाः प्रजानामेवैतेन सूयते यन्ति वा एते यज्ञमुखात् ये संभार्या अक्रन्न यदाह पवस्वभाचो अग्रिय इति तेनैव यज्ञमुखान्नयन्ति अनुष्टुक् प्रथमा भवति अनुष्टुकुत्तमा वाग्वा अनुष्टुक् वाचैव प्रयन्ति वाचोद्यन्ति उद्वतीर्भवन्ति उद्वद्वा अनुष्टुभो रूपम् अनुष्टुभो राजन्यः तस्मादुद्वतीर्भवन्ति शौर्यनुष्टुगुत्तमा भवति सुवर्गस्य लोकस्य सन्तत्यै यो वै सवेदेति नैनगं सव उपनमति यस्सामभ्य एति पापीयान् सुषुभाणो भवति एतानि खलु वै सामानि यत्कृष्टानि भवन्ति तैरेव सवान्नैति यानि देवराजा नागं सामानि तैरमुष्मिन् लोकरुध्नोति यानि मनुष्य राजा नागं सामानि तैरस्मिन् लोकरुध्नोति उभयोरेव लोकयोर्रुध्नोति देवलोके च मनुष्यलोके च एकविगंशोऽभिषेचनीयस्योत्तमो भवति एकविगंशः केशवपनीयस्य प्रथमः सप्तदशोदशपेयः विद्वा एकविगंशः राष्ट्रगं सप्तदशः विष एवैतन्मध्यतोऽभिषिच्यते तस्माद्वा एष विषां प्रियः विशो हि मध्यतोऽभिषिच्यते यद्वा एन मदो दिशोनु व्यास्थापयन्ति तत्सुवर्गं लोकमभ्यारोहति यदिमं लोकन्न प्रत्यवरोहेत् अधिजनं वेयात् उद्वामाद्येत् यदेष प्रतीचीनः सोमो भवति इममेव तेन लोकं प्रत्यवरोहति अतो अस्मिन्नेव लोके प्रतितिष्ठत्यनुन्मादाय आक्रन्राजन्यो भवन्ति दशपेयो madhye trini. Aaj kafi hai. Trini cha. I thought of concluding, but it will take 4 minutes. Tomorrow we'll do. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Friends, Gunatraya Vibhaga Yogam talks about three topics. First is what is Jnanam's Mahima and what is Jnanam. Second is the three gunas and all their influence. Third one is what? Who is Gunateetha Purusha? What are his Lakshanas? What are his Chihnas? How he Vyavahara he does it, and how to go beyond these three guna, reach to the Gunateetha Sthiti. First topic we covered. Second also exhaustively we covered. Now the third one, Linga Chihna of the Gunateetha Purusha, then Kimacharaha, then Katham Chaitan Train Gunan Ativartate. Among them, the first one we saw, Kai Lingai Etan Trin Gunan Atita Bhavati is Prakasham cha Pravrittim cha Mohameva cha Sampravruttani Nadveshti Nivruttani Nakangshati. The caution here was for a Gunatita Purusha, this is of the Lakshana. But we are not at Gunateetha. We have to be Gunateetha. Therefore, while we are in this life, when the Tamo Rajo Guna come, definitely we have to do Dvesha of them, try to come out of them. And Sattva Guna comes, definitely we have to love it, use it, and should try to continue being in it. Remember, Arjuna's question is, after listening all the gunas, the Lakshana of the Gunateetha. Even Arjuna has not reached Gunateetha sthiti. Therefore, for him, even though he gets the answer for his question ki Gunateetha ka linga aisa hota hai, it doesn't mean he should not work on the gunas. He should avoid Rajotamo by avoiding all those things which create them. We should include or bring into him Sattva by doing all that by which Sattva increases. Okay, whatever we live or involved in this world, everything has got three guna varied. Bhojana, three gunas of places, three gunwala. Log, three guna. Topics you talk, three guna. So Rajotamo food you eat, you become that. Rajotamo guna people you meet, you become that. Rajotamo guna place you go, you become that. Rajotamo guna activities you do or topics you talk, you become that. Sattva karo to sattva. You be very clear about it. And doing Rajo Tamawala and making the character of Rajas Tamas, and you want the success which is gained by Sattva, it won't happen. Why a person became civil servant, fatapat padke? Because he is Sattva he used it. You and I, like buffalo, eat and sleep, Tamoguna way. You can't even become clerk also. I didn't become. How will you become? You are in Tamoguna. But nobody told me. Now you are told. पास्ट फॉरगेट अबाउट द पास्ट अब पता चला आपसे फिर अपने आप को सत्वगुण में लाकर उसको यूज करके सक्सीड इन द आउटर एंड इनर लाइव्स ओके so this is how for us but as the question is Gunateetha Purushas chihnas are this one. The second one was how he does the action in this world. Three shlokas are given for it. One we have studied yesterday of 6 points. Now we'll do the second shloka. Very, very beautiful and powerful. The shloka number is number 1, 24th wala. Okay, 23rd we chant 2 times, 24 also 2 times we do, 25th 4 times we do. Every day we are adding one. Okay. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Atha Chaturdashodhyaya, Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga. त्रयोविंशति चतुर्विंशति पंचविंशतितमो श्लोकौ तमाः श्लोकाः श्रीभगवानुवाच उदासीनवदासीनः गुणैर्यो न विचाल्यते गुणा वर्तन्त इत्येव योऽवतिष्ठति नेङ्गते उदासीनवदासीनः गुणैर्यो न विचाल्यते गुणा वर्तन्त इत्येव योऽवतिष्ठति नेङ्गते समदुःखसुखस्वस्थः समलोष्टाश्मकाञ्चनः तुल्यप्रिया प्रियो धीरः तुल्यनिन्दात्मसंस्तुतिः समदुःखसुखस्वस्थः समलोष्टाश्मकाञ्चनः तुल्यप्रिया प्रियो धीरः तुल्यनिन्दात्मसंस्तुतिः. Now the 25 four times. Manapamanayostulyaha 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 Tulyo mitrari bhakshayoh Tulyo mitrari bhakshayoh Tulyo mitrari bhakshayoh Tulyo mitrari bhakshayoh Sarvarambha parityagi सर्वारंभ परित्यागी सर्वारंभ परित्यागी सर्वारंभ परित्यागी गुणातीतस्य उच्यते गुणातीतस्य उच्यते गुणातीतस्य उच्यते गुणातीतस्य उच्यते टुगेदर श्री भगवानुवाच मानापमानयोस्तुल्यः तुल्यो मित्रारिपक्षयोः सर्वारंभपरित्यागी गुणातीतस्य उच्यते मानापमानयोस्तुल्यः तुल्यो मित्रारिभक्षयोः सर्वारंभपरित्यागी गुणातीतस्य उच्यते. तो फर्स्ट प्रश्न कैः लिंगैः एतान् त्रीन् गुणान् अतीतः भवति. आंसर इज I told you before we chanted this one कि प्रकाश प्रवृत्ति मोह, that means the sattva guna rajo tamo sampravruttani na dveshti. When they come, you will not dislike or hate or any reaction you will not have. Nivruttani, when they go away, na kankshati. He never wants them to be repeated. This is what linga or chihna. Very subjective they are. Now kim achara. What is his acharas? Three shlokas are told to explain how the Gunateetha behaves. Three shlokas. Gunateetha, how he behaves. And those behaviors become sadhana for us. And those behaviors will show us how he is liberated or bandhan mein nahi hai wo. So one shloka we have seen yesterday. Udasina vadasinaha. I am explaining 23 again. Gunairyo na vichalyate. Gunavartanta ityeva. Yaha avatishtati na ingate. This is how he behaves. Kimachara. The first behavior is Udasinavat Asina. Means with these three gunas, he will be Udasin. He will not take the support of any of these three gunas, or he will not support or promote or any of these three gunas. Please remember, we are talking about Gunateetha Purusha. He is Udasina because logic is these three gunas belong to Prakriti. I have nothing to do with this Prakriti. I am the Purusha who is a Sakshi. I am in my own self, I am infinite in my bliss. In my presence, the Prakriti is working. I am not anyway connected to that Prakriti. That is the meaning of Gunateetha Sthiti. Therefore, Udasina Vadasina. But you and I cannot be Udasina Vadasina because one, we have to achieve our goals. Second, we have to go beyond the gunas. Therefore, we can't be Udasina. We have to do some sadhanas. For a Gunateetha, there is nothing to do sadhana because he reached Gunateetha Atmasthiti. Prakriti, in whatever the way it behaves, the Prakriti is three gunas, he is not touched by, attached to them. But you and I are now in the Prakriti, we are in the world, we have to achieve goals. Therefore, we can't be Udasina. So, when Tamoguna continuously is with me, I cannot be Udasina. I have to work out to remove it. So when the Rajoguna is always with me, I can't say Udasina chal rehne. No, I have to get out of it. And Sattoguna never comes to me. You say, chal theek hai, mera zindagi aisa hi hai. ऐसा करके you can't live. You have to do all those things to increase their Sattva-guna. Then you have to use that Sattva-guna for the outer success, for world, serving the world. In that success, in the third goal of serving the God, then spiritual success of reaching the Gunateetha Sthiti. For all of that, Sattva-guna has to be used. For that, Sattva-guna has to be created. For that, All those things by doing which Sattva grows, that we have to do. We can't be Udasin. But a Gunateetha, because it's a finished product, his product is Udasin. उदासीन का अर्थ मैंने बताया, क्यों उदासीन रहते हैं वो भी बताया, एंड हमको क्यों उदासीन नहीं रहना वही बताया. राइट नाउ, once we mature to use sattva for tattva, then you can become udasina slowly. Second one, you have to practice gunairyo na vichalyate. So he will not be disturbed by the arrival of the guna. You and I also observe the three gunas arrival. Then vicharyate na vichalyate. Vichalit nahi hona, but protect yourself from the lower gunas when they come, and use the higher guna when it comes. That is meaning of na vichalyate. Like when you are taking bath in a river, ocean. Now, small tide wave comes. Do you enjoy it? मजा आए रे बाबा. बड़ा वाला tide आया मानो. You just bend down, let it go, or you just come on to the beach. In both cases, don't get vichalita. So to Sattoguna game in me today. So make use of it for your study, your planning for your life, or do some spiritual practices. विचलित मत होना. फिर रजोगुण आया, गुस्सा वगैरह, विचलित मत होना, बट ट्राई टू एलिमिनेट इट. सो टू तमोगुण के एक्सट्रीम तमस, विचलित नहीं हो. चलो बहुत नींद मांग रहा है अंदर से, चलो 2 घंटा सो जाता हूँ. गेट अप एंड बी ऑन योर वर्क अगेन. इन दिस वे, observe the gunas coming, know that that is how they are, depending on what I have done in the past. Right now, what is to be done, do it, but don't get to vichalita. This is the second sadhana. Second lakshana, second way of his behavior, he will not be vichalita with the gunas. His gunas also, others' gunas also. Somebody is in Sattva-guna, he will love me. Somebody is in Raja-guna, he will scold me. Somebody is in Tama-guna, he will not care me. How does it matter to me? न विचार लेते. हाँ, उस बंदे के साथ काम है तो you go and wake him up from his Tama-guna. You just quieten him from his Raja-guna. You create Sattva-guna in him and use it. जरूरत पड़ी तो. तुम्हारा उसका संबंध ही नहीं है तो why are you worried? This is what Navichalyate himself, and he will not be disturbed by others, three gunas also. पड़ोसी लड़ रहा है अपने बीवी से, तुम्हें क्या लेना. वो आके पूछा क्या हमारा सॉल्व करो करके. हाँ, एज ए रेस्पॉन्सिबल नाइबर यू गो एंड टेल हिम, बेटा क्यों लड़ते हो. सुनेगा तो ठीक, नहीं तो छोड़ो, अदरवाइज यू कांट फंसो. वो दोनों मिलकर तुम्हारी पिटाई करेंगे. You understand why never the God comes? Do you think he cannot solve the problems of the people of the world? He can solve, but they don't want solution. They are enjoying the fighting. That's why Bhagavan he never involves. Unless somebody does worship to him and asks him to come, तभी वो अवतार लेकर आते हैं. खामखा नहीं आते हो. You have to follow the same principle. गुणैर्यो न विचार्यते. Third one, gunavartanta. Gunas work in the guna. Okay, and in that our sadhana is on increase sattva-guna, use rajoguna, work on tamoguna. Don't allow tamoguna to increase and cover the sattva-guna and misuse the rajoguna. Tamoguna increases, desires increased. Covered the sattva-guna is no discrimination that there is a time of my Geetha class and all. Then misusing rajoguna is the activity power is used to fulfill that desire. That we should not do. Guna vartanta ityeva me. For the Gunateetha Purusha, in his presence, the Sattva Guna only works with Rajaguna in the Tamo as per it is required. So that Mahatma, he has his ashram. He just his own chitta. Sattva Guna, अरे यार पेड़ पौधा बड़ा हो तो अच्छा रहेगा आश्रम के लिए, अच्छा दिखेगा. Then he invokes the Rajaguna, and on the Tamo Guna of the mud or whatever mud pots, he just puts a plant. तो गुना गुणेश वर्तन्ते. गुणा वर्तन्ते. I am only a sakshi. Sattva-guna आया कि it will be nice if there are plants. Rajoguna invoke किया कि you have to plant it for that you have to work. Tamoguna you need the instruments as well as the mud. You work on that. Like that. We have to do. Mahatmas also do, but they don't get involved in that. You and I have to increase sattva, use rajas on the tamas. Tamas means the dravya of the world. A higher officer level, with their sattva they have the knowledge what to do in the office. Then with rajaguna, they tell the subordinates to do. They need not involve with action. है कि नहीं? एवरी टाइम वी नॉट एक्शन. इफ द काम करने वाले हैं उनको गाइडेंस डायरेक्शन दे दो, यू रिलैक्स, यू डू द हायर वर्क्स. इट्स द मीनिंग ऑफ गुणावर्तनता इत्येव. देन द फोर्थ वन इज अवतिष्ठति. ही इज वेरी स्टेबल. Avastishtati means he gets established in his own self experience. In that guna atita, prakriti atita, शुद्ध आत्मा है कि नहीं अंदर चैतन्य का, he is that avatishtati in that. For you and I also, we have to be trying to establish in sakshi bhava while doing the works. This is the sadhana for us. But the gunaatita already has discovered the self, is avatishtati. So much is avatishtati that na ingate. From that I am the self experience, he never gets flickered or changed. So too we, in our effort of trying to be the Sakshi, we should not ingate, should not be distracted or reflected, deflected. Deflected. ये हो गया 5 thoughts that are shared about how he acts. उदासीनवत् आसीनः गुणैः न विचाल्यते गुणावर्तन्ते इत्येव अवतिष्ठति and न ingate. So clear it is. In the same way, one more shloka about his actions in this world, vyavahara in this world. Okay. When the situations are presented in front of him, of the variety of pairs, how he behaves, his action is always balanced in samata. समत्व में आकर फिर वो जो करना है करेंगे. That is said in the 24th श्लोक. 5 चीजें बताया मेरे ख्याल में, इसमें बहुत पावरफुल है. One is what? Sama dukkha sukha. Second is swastha. Third is samaloštashma kanchanaha. Fourth, tulya priya priyaha. Fifth, dhiraha. Sixth, tulya ninda atma samstuti. This is how a Jivan Mukta or Gunateetha responds to the world. So Lakshanas are told, Linga, earlier to earlier shloka, last में इसमें आगे वाले श्लोक में how he behaves, how he acts, how he responds. Generally in action दो तरह के होते हैं. What I take initiative and act. Second, when others come to me or situations, people, how I respond. Initiation taken and action done or response is done. These are the two actions we have. So when the pairs of experiences are coming to him, okay, earlier one, with respect to 3 gunas, how he behaves, Jivan Mukta, that is told. Now, those gunas only when they are in front of us coming as the various of experience of duality, how he takes them, how he responds to them. Okay, tomorrow I'll talk more on it. Pehle to sama dukkha sukha. He'll be sama when the dukkha or sukha both come and go. Sastaha, he will be always in his own self. Samaloshtashma kanchanaha. For a stone lump of clay and the gold, he have the equal value. Tulya priya priyaha. To the objects or people, प्रिय हो अप्रिय हो उनके प्रति वो समान रहते हैं. धीरहा, you never get carried away by anybody's any senti or emotion because he has got his own wisdom. तुल्य निंदा आत्म संस्तुति. आत्म निंदा आत्म संस्तुति कोई भी करे तुल्य रहेगा. So I need 20 minutes to explain this. Very powerful. Tomorrow I'll do that. Okay. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Guru Bhyo Namah Tatsat Brahmarpanam Astu. I have to explain it tomorrow that one. Beautiful यार गीता ना. सुनो थोड़ा 2-3 बार और स्वाध्याय करोगे ना, this knowledge will come. And this knowledge is a saving knowledge, eternal knowledge. Always with knowledge, such शास्त्रों का benefit alone is there. You won't lose anything when you gain knowledge. Clear? Now let us do Valmiki Ramayana. Yesterday we have seen that Sugriva invited crores of Vanaras, Bhalu, as well as the Langur, divided them into four groups with big leaders and main leader. Then each one is told to go this direction, and every place that is there in that direction he knows. He tells them सब जगह ढूंढो, बट 15 दिन में आ जाना चाहिए पक्ष, उससे ज्यादा हो गया तो यू विल बी पनिश्ड. सुग्रीव आज्ञा. तो ऐसा ईस्ट वेस्ट नॉर्थ द पीपल हैव कम बैक टेलिंग चप्पा चप्पा छान मारा, बट माता जी सीता जी का कहीं मिलना नहीं हुआ, दर्शन नहीं हुआ. वी कुडंट फाइंड हर. नाउ द फोर्थ डायरेक्शन वाले आर देयर, दक्षिण में जो गए हैं, they went on searching because दक्षिण के पार तक वो गए नहीं. वन रीजन. Second is Sugrivadi, when they were on the Rishamukha, they saw Ravana taking Sita to the Dakshina side only. And they are given the direction till the end of it. Till the end of the Samudra, they were to go and search. इसलिए उनका सर्च चल रहा था. But the distance being lot, by 15-30 days only, whole time is over, they couldn't reach anywhere. Then they think of committing suicide and all. So many chapters they go on. First, I will chant the shloka today. Tomorrow, the thing I will explain to you. Okay. Shloka number 72. Only one shloka chanting, but in that 5-6 stories are there. Remember, Ramayana story is big, but this is Sankshepa Ramayana. One shloka mein main cheez bata rahe, you have to add other thing. I am doing that effort. Explaining the shloka meaning and explaining you the continuation of the Rama story, which is there in the main Ramayana. Okay. ॐ आपदावार्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमामि हम श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरान्यं हम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद् वाल्मीकि रामायणं बालकांडं प्रथम सर्गः अथ द्विसप्ततितमः श्लोकः. 72nd श्लोक. Two times. ततो गृध्रस्य वचनात् सम्पातेर्हनुमान् बली शतयोजन विस्तीर्णम् उपप्लुवे लवणार्णवम्. ततो गृध्रस्य वचनात् सम्पातेर्हनुमान् बली शतयोजन विस्तीर्णम् उपप्लुवे लवणार्णवम्. So the literal meaning of this shloka is Tataha, thereafter, Grudrasya Vachanat Sampatehe. To the words of Sampati, the Grudra, the Geetha, the vulture, who is a brother of Jatayu, because of his words, Hanuman Bali, the powerful Hanumanji, Shatayojana Vistirnam Lavana Arnavam. The salty ocean, which is of 100 yojana distance, Upluve, you just took up and he flew across and entered to Lanka, obviously. So see the thing, Ki Sugriva sent the Vanaras to all four directions. On the words of Sampati, Hanuman crossed the ocean, reached Lanka. इतना ही लिखा है. But how much we explained for that earlier one, कि सुग्रीव जी ने वानरों को बुलाए, राम जी से परिचय कराए, सबने राम को प्रणाम किए. राम looked at everyone with so much love and all. Then each one was sent to each direction with this much number of people, and every place Sugriva told. ये सब यहाँ नहीं है main Ramayana. And one beautiful thing, without telling which we can't enter into this topic, is कि when all were going, the Vanaras, in their respective directions, having ordered by Sugriva, because Sugriva offers all of them to Rama. Now you order him, Rama. Rama says, who are what powerful, I don't know. To whom to send what direction, you know it better. You decide, my blessings with them. Then Sugriva told. Then when they were going, Bhagavan Rama stops and calls back only one person, that is Hanumanji. And to that Hanumanji only, Bhagavan takes out that Anguliyakam, then he gives. Prabhu Mudrika Meri Mukamahi. Jaladilangi gaye Acharajanahi. So that shows the deservability and power of Hanuman. Seeing that, Bhagavan blessed him. And that blessing is there in the form of that mudrika भगवान ने दी राम जी का. राम नाम अंकित मुदरी चकित चीवतव पश्चानी. किसी को नहीं दिया भगवान ने, हनुमान जी को. Because he has so much faith in Hanuman's ability. He has seen Hanuman from last 4 5 months. His ability, power, way of talking, commitments, convictions, devotions, how perfect he was. कोई पता करेगा तो वही होगा, इसलिए उनको ही भगवान ने दी. That doesn't mean Hanuman don't give it to Angad and all. हनुमान पे ज़्यादा भरोसा. That's a beautiful feeling story. Hanuman also now भगवान ने दिया मतलब he has become now more committed. Like you love me, I love you, मानो. Really. Example बता रहा हूँ. Then because of my trust to you, I will give you a work. And you say हमारे स्वामी जी मेरे को चुनकर उन्होंने मुझे काम दिया तो मैं तो करूँगा ही उनके लिए. You feel if you love me. That is why it's an example. True pure love is only an example. Otherwise, there's no love. Everybody attached and all worry. खैर एग्जाम्पल समझ में आया ना. So to Rama loves Hanuman, Hanuman loved Rama. तो हनुमान जी की महिमा राम जी जानते, इसलिए उनको ही अंगूठी दी. हनुमान सोचे अरे भगवान ने दिया, कुछ भी करके आए मैं तो पता करके आऊंगा. दैट कॉन्फिडेंस faith in it. So this is what is conclusion of yesterday 71. Now in today's 72 shloka, by Sampadi Vachana, Hanuman reached Lanka by crossing ocean. इतना ही दिया है. Now we see the details. 5 minutes. What is there in Valmiki Ramayana, which I am recommending you to study daily. दो chapter पढ़ो हो जाएगा. Throughout life, every day, half an hour, you must make a point to study our Ramayana, Mahabharata, Geetha and Upanishads. By the age you grow to 50, one round पूरा हो जाएगा तुम्हारा. नहीं तो ऐसे रह जाएगा. Like your own elders or other elders who are so perfect in their professions, earning money, enjoying so much of the world. But Buddhu and Bevakuf number one, as regard the Shastra Jnana is concerned, you will also be like that, which I don't recommend. They were not there for me to tell them I couldn't. No, you are with me. I am ordering you only. हर दिन आधा घंटा पढ़ो. मैं भी करता हूँ इसलिए. कर नहीं रहा हूँ क्या 6 क्लास. तुम भी करो. Clear? Now the story is south people go. South direction. Leader is Angada. With Angada, Hanuman is there, Jambavan is there, Kesari is there, Dvida, Mayanda, Nala, Neela, Dadimuka, Kesari, Nisata, Sata, all of them are there. Then crores of Vanaras, the Sankhya is given. Crore of Bhalu, who are led by our Ruksharaja Jambavan, crores of the Langur also. All of them have gone. It is written in all Ramayanas. Not only Vanara, but the Vriksha also, the other one also. उनको कुछ नाम देते हैं. हाँ याद आएगा. आई विल टेल यू. दे स्टार्टेड शाउटिंग जंपिंग जय श्री राम करके देखो. एन रूड दे चप्पा चप्पा मार के ढूंढते हो, है ना. तो एक आइडिया तो है कि रावण राक्षस ले गए. आई एम टेलिंग यू इन वेरी शॉर्ट. Every mountain on their way, every gufa on their way, every tree, every jungle, even some of them go inside the waters wherever the rivers are there to search for. And so powerful they are. Some of them fly in the sky and go, some on the road they walk, some carry others and move. Enroot the fruits खाते हुए वो शक्ति तो चाहिए ना, चलते रहते. एंड वेयर एवर दे सी द राक्षस, कोई भी राक्षस दिखता है उनको बोलो रावण ही लगता है. पहले उसकी पिटाई करके बता किधर है सीता जी. बोलता यार मैं नहीं हूँ रावण, चल ठीक जा. लाइक दैट. बहुत मजेदार उनका चलता है. But 15 days, 20 days, 1 month is over. They could not find Sita ji anywhere. They are tired also, fatigued also, disappointed also, frightened also. Because they can't go back. Late ho gaya. So Sugriva Agnya, he will give Marana Dandan only. All the worry, discussion between all of them happens so much there. All that is there in that Sundarakand में. सब मैं नहीं बता रहा हूँ आपको. सुंदरकांड से पहले किष्किंधा कांड सुंदरकांड के बीच में. सुंदरकांड में only Hanuman ji travel. Then when they are thirsty and all, no water to drink, मरने को होता है बस. That time Hanuman ji sees some birds are flying in the sky, है ना. some ठंडी हवा आ रही है, some animals. Then when he looks, there is with all the डालियों से पत्ताओं से covered एक गुफा होता है. Because of animals, birds coming from there, they estimate that there is a water. Then into that गुफा they enter. बाबा बहुत अंदर होता है वो. तो पूरा अंधकार, एक दूसरे के हाथ पकड़ कर जाते. After they cross to long distance, then the other end the roshni comes. And there they see so many of lakes, so many of trees with fruits hanging and touching the ground. They're surprised, who are they? What is this place? Then one lady is seated there, doing her tapasya. Her name is Swayam Prabha. She is the servant of some other devata, some devi. That devi जाते जाते ये सब गुफा इनको देखकर कहती है तपस्या करते रहो. When Rama's dutas come by giving them the food and all and giving them direction and help, you now go to Rama, the Rama will bless you with moksha. That's how the Swayam Prabha, very powerful Divya Tapaswini. They all go there, they do namaskar to her. Hanumanji talks so humbly to her. She asks, who are you? Then they tell. Then they also ask her, who are you? She tells her. Then they were so hungry. She says, first आते पहले जाके पानी पियो खाओ. खूब खाते पीते वो लोग मजा करते. When they come, then this discussion happens. Who are you? What are you? Then we are in search of Sita ji. Then she also tentatively says, he may be there, she may be there in Lanka, Ravana taken. Therefore, now we have come into this gufa, how to reach the samudra, all that we don't know. She said, tu aankh band karo sab, koi nahi kholega. Chote bacche bhi. When they close eyes, with her tapas shakti, she just blesses them. When they open the eyes, they have crossed, came out of the gufa, they are near the samudra. कि देखो इनकी तपस शक्ति की इन सबको सूक्ष्म रूप में ले जाती है. They're all there in रामायण पढ़ो. You are seeing all Star Trek and our Star Trek पहले ही हमारे पुराण में सब है इतिहास में. Okay, then when they reach there, बड़ा समुद्र हो उसको देखकर ना सबको डर लगता है. Who will cross this ocean करके. Then many of them say कि जो स्वयं प्रभा का गुफा ना with lot of fruits and water very good, चल हम वहीं रह जाते हैं and सुग्रीवा will not know where are we. बच जाएंगे हम. बट हनुमान जी का ऐसे नहीं है. सुग्रीव तो सब घूम है. ही विल नो वेयर आर वी. ही विल कम एंड बीट अस. वी हैव नो अदर वे. देन द अदर से चलो लेट अस जंप इनटू ओशन एंड बिकम फूड फॉर ऑल दीज एक्वेटिक्स लाइक क्रोकोडाइल एंड ऑल. सम से वी डू अनशन करके हम मर जाएंगे. In this way, having reached the ocean shore, seeing the huge ocean, they all are in this discussion and fear. Before that, अंगदा जाम्बवान asks, tell about each power, each one's power. कोई कहता है मैं 10 हूँ, कोई 20 हूँ, कोई 40 में जाके आऊंगा इत्यादि. जाम्बवान जी पूछते हैं. अंगदा tells कि मैं जाऊंगा लेकिन आ नहीं सकता because 100 योजनास. I have doubt about coming. When somebody asks Jambavan himself, he says his own Leela, like every old man tells about when he was youth. When I was young, Bhagavan Rama, Vishnu took Trivikram avatar, Vamana. That time I have done 21 parikramas of that Bhagavan Vishnu's Vamana avatara before he became small. That was my energy and that was my power and swiftness. अब मेरे को शक्ति नहीं है. This is the situation. They're all मायूस दुखी हो गए. They are ready to commit suicide. Okay. इतने में क्या होता है ना, हनुमान जी दूर पे बैठे पानी में पत्थर डाल रहे, वेरी उदासीन, नथिंग. Then when these are all worried, Angad and all, then Ajaman says, don't worry, there is a solution. What is it? Then he calls Hanumanji and says, hey Hanuman, have you forgotten or what? Rama kaju lagi tava avatara. Sunata bharvata akara bhayahu. He says, you are born for Rama Karya only. How have you forgotten? Or before that only, there are some stories there I have forgotten. Ki, when they were in this way wanting to do the Atmahatya, this was heard by that Sampati, the Grudhraj. He comes out with so much of difficulty, घसीटते हुए. Then he feels happy कि चलो मैं एक एक वानर को खाऊंगा, मेरा पेट भरेगा, भगवान हैज गिवन द फूड हियर. Seeing that huge vulture, these all Vanaras feel miserable and also happy that चलो किसी के भोजन बन रहे हम, let us be ready to be killed. इतने में अंगद talks, यार that great vulture Jatayu is greater that for the sake of Rama he gave his prana. The moment the Jatayu word is heard, the Sampati becomes very excited and he says, why, how come you are taking the name of Jatayu? He is my elder brother. Immediately, then the discussion happens between them. Then the Vanaras say that Jatayu, in trying to protect Sitaji, he gets killed in the hands of Ravana. Then Jatayu, ये संपाति इनका नाम है छोटे भाई. He says, take me to the waters. Then he gives the Tilanjali, etc. all to his brother, and in between they ask the story, they tell, we both were so powerful young youth age mein, anywhere you could fly, so we competed to will go and touch the Surya. When we went to far off distance, then what happened, he came down, I went further, with arrogance, my wings got burnt, I fell here, but luckily some rishi gave me sanjeevani and I am alive. Till since then, we never met each other. Where he is, I didn't know. Now you told me he is that way. Tilanjali de dete hai. Then he tells with his Geetha Drushti, देखो in that Ashoka Vatika Sita is there. But I am old now, I can't go. But he gets the Divya Sharira, he gets Mukti. This Sampati after telling them the guidance. After this now, the discussion. We know Sita ji is there in Lanka. Who will go? In that discussion, everybody tells 10 योजन 20 योजन 30 योजन. Angada says मैं जाऊंगा आ नहीं सकता. Jambavan says when I was young. Now the point of Hanuman ji. हनुमान जी बुलाते हैं, why are you चुप्पे साधे क्यों बैठे हो? You are born only for Rama अवतार, राम कार्य. Immediately सुनते ही हनुमान जी becomes so powerful. कनक बोधरा आकार. Then in Valmiki Ramayana, Hanuman says with so much power, I'll go and finish Ravana and all Rakshasas, whole Lanka को उखाड़ कर लाऊंगा. Then Brahman says, ये मत करो, ये सब राम जी का काम है, सिर्फ देख के आओ सीता जी को. Now understood? This is how it happens. Now tomorrow we'll continue this, how Hanumanji goes to Lanka and if possible, his search for Sitaji also we talk. All of that is in main Ramayana, not in Sankshepa Ramayana, but Sankshepa पढ़ते हुए भी हम ये भी देख रहे हैं. So there is a satisfaction that whole Ramayana we have browsed through. And in between here, that Shapa to Hanumanji, वो वाला story, है ना? There is when Hanumanji's child looked at the fruit he want to eat. Then he went there and Indra hits him with Vajrayuda. Hanumanji falls down. Then Vayudeva does the stamana of the Vayu. Then all devatas feel disturbed. Then they request the Vayu. Vayu says, मेरे बेटे को बचाओ और उनको सारे शक्तियाँ दो. When all of them are given, then they are released. Then Hanumanji, now young, blessed by all devatas, he becomes little arrogant. He starts troubling all the Rishi Muni. They give a curse to him. You will forget all your power. Only when Rama Karya is there, that time you will be reminded. See the story after story. Now, this is the time when Hanumanji is reminded that you are born for Rama Karya. Before that, he was only serving Sugriva. He has power, but nobody to remind him. Jambavan reminds him now. Now, tomorrow we'll see how Hanumanji takes off and goes, searches for Sita. बढ़िया है कि नहीं? ओम पूर्णमदः ओम शांति 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 ही. So tato grudrasya vachanat sampater hanuman bali. Only one line I explained you. Tomorrow Satayojana Vistirinam Pupluve Lavanarnam I will explain with stories. Then Lankam Samasadhya Purim Ravana Palitam Sitam Dadarsha. In that also so many stories that I will talk. मुझे भी एक रिफ्रेशिंग कोर्स होता है कि राम कथा पूरा मैं भी स्मरण कर रहा हूँ. थैंक यू बेटा. ओम शांति 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 ही. Now the shloka number 9 and 10 and 11 today. Quickly I do. I have to run somewhere. Somebody is waiting. ओम अथ श्री ईशावास्य उपनिषद पारायणम नवमो मंत्र. 9th मंत्र. अंधम तमः प्रविशन्ति अंधम तमः प्रविशन्ति अंधम तमः प्रविशन्ति अंधम तमः प्रविशन्ति ये अविद्यामुपासते ये अविद्यामुपासते ये अविद्यामुपासते ये अविद्यामुपासते ततो भूय इव ते तमः 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 य विद्यायागं रताः य विद्यायागं रताः य विद्यायागं रताः य विद्यायागं रताः टुगेदर 4 times अंधं तमः प्रविशन्ति ये अविद्यामुपासते ततो भूय इव ते तमः य विद्यायागं रताः अंधं तमः प्रविशन्ति ये अविद्यामुपासते ततो भूय इव ते तमः य विद्यायागं रताः अंधं तमः प्रविशन्ति ये अविद्यामुपासते ततो भूय इव ते तमः य विद्यायागं रताः अंधं तमः प्रविशन्ते ये अविद्यामुपासते ततो भूय इव ते तमः य विद्यायागं रताः बता दिया मैंने नेक्स्ट 9th वन 10th वन अन्य देवाहुर्विद्यया अन्य देवाहुर्विद्यया अन्य देवाहुर्विद्यया अन्य देवाहुर्विद्यया अन्य दाहुरविद्यया अन्य दाहुरविद्यया अन्य दाहुरविद्यया अन्य दाहुरविद्यया इति शुश्रुम धीराणाम् इति शुश्रुम धीराणाम् इति शुश्रुम धीराणाम् इति शुश्रुम धीराणाम् येनस्तद्विचचक्षिरे 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 टुगेदर अन्यदेवाहुर्विद्यया अन्यदाहुरविद्यया इति शुश्रुमधीराणां येनस्तद्विचचक्षिरे 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 एक और विद्यां च अविद्यां च विद्यां च अविद्यां च विद्यां च अविद्यां च विद्यां च अविद्यां च यस्तद्वेदो भयगं सः यस्तद्वेदो भयगं सः यस्तद्वेदो भयगं सः यस्तद्वेदो भयगं सः अविद्यया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा अविद्यया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा अविद्यया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा अविद्यया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा विद्यामृतमश्नुते 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 टुगेदर विद्यां च अविद्यां च यस्तद्वेदो भयगं सः अविद्यया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा विद्यामृतमश्नुते विद्यां च अविद्यां च यस्तद्वेदो भयगं सः अविद्यया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा विद्यामृतमश्नुते विद्यां च विद्यां च यस्तद्वेदो भयगं सः अविद्यया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा विद्यामृतमश्नुते विद्यां च अविद्यां च यस्तद्वेदो भयगं सः अविद्यया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा विद्यामृतमश्नुते टुगेदर ऑल द थ्री अंधं तमः प्रविशन्ति ये अविद्यामुपासते ततो भूय इव ते तमः यौ विद्यायागं रताः अन्यदेवाहुर्विद्यया अन्यदाहुरविद्यया इति शुश्रुमधीराणां येनस्तद्विचचक्षिरे विद्यां च अविद्यां च यस्तद्वेदो भयगं सः अविद्यया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा विद्यामृतमश्नुते दीज आर 11 ones tomorrow will chant पूरा आज थोड़ा स्किप करेंगे आज ओनली with the swara I'll do in 1 minute. Om andhantamah pravishanti ye vidyamupasate tato bhuya ivate tamo yau vidyayagam ratah anya devahur vidyaya anyada ahura vidyaya iti shushrumadhira namye nastadvichachakshire vidyam cha yastad vedo bhayagam saha avidyaya mrutyum tirtva विद्ययामृतमश्नुते अंधं तमः प्रविशन्ति ये संभू ओके दिन 30 श्लोक ना हो गया ओम दुर्जन सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जन शांति माप्नुयात् शांतो मुच्यते वंदेभ्यः मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतंगमय ओम पूर्णमदं पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो परमर्षिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमो तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय गीता माता की जय वेदव्यास भगवान की जय रामचंद्र भगवान की जय रामायण महाशास्त्र की जय वाल्मीकि भगवान की जय बोलो सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय आज की आनंद की जय नमः पार्वती मते हर हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मृति जय राम राम अम्बे में आदि पराशक्ति गीता माता की जय समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक बात जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मुमुक्ष मुक्त गण की जय समस्त युवा मंडल की जय भारत माता की जय सनातन धर्म की जय वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय अध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स सी यू टुमारो